Alright, welcome back to Bob Is You. This took a while to set up. I just wanted to show that I think the way that I was trying to solve this level would have worked if I just didn't overcomplicate one step of it, though I still would have had to figure out the whole, like, shifting the flag left and converging things with the rocks, which would have probably taken far too long anyway. But when I was trying this whole thing where it was like, how do we make rock on something is wall? I was trying to do like rock on Baba is wall to then convert the rock into a wall so that I would have wall and text in the same tile. Well, you can just do rock is wall. There you go. And then we can like just leave this one here and create more rocks with like wall on Baba, I'm assuming, or yeah, I guess it would have to be that, which should be fine, right? Like, I assume I could solve it like that. I'm not gonna bother solving it, but I think this would have worked. And then we could just, like, probably put a Baba in a wall. Like, maybe that would be hard, but I feel like it's possible. And then turn a Baba into a rock and maybe make more rocks, and then we could have the same thing where, like, one rock would be shift facing left on the flag, one rock would be shift facing up, and that would have the wall and the text on it, and then we would just walk in onto the flag at the same time as making rock as shift. So I think you could have done that, so you didn't need to do that whole, like, converging two stop and push objects onto the same tile at the same time, like the wiki mentioned. So just thought that was kind of an interesting note, I guess, but still seems very annoying to do that, like, just the moves, so no thank you. I'm dead. Crap. Let's just go back here. Speaking of this place, I wanted to try out the same thing if we just, like, hold on, if we go all the way here. I don't know if this is anything, but since right now we are Fragile Existence, being Baba, like Baba is a level, what if we just turn it into something else? Because we can do that here. Oh. I guess we can't do that here. Crap. I wonder if you can do anything with this part. There's no other word. And yeah, we're just, like, stuck there. Damn, okay, I didn't think this through. I thought maybe we could, like, make Baba is flag here, and then, like, turn Baba into a different level that would maybe be a different level than Fragile Existence, or something. But I guess not, so never mind that. And then also, thanks to that, like, super helpful tip in the hint guide, you know, the thing telling me maybe do something differently than what you've been doing, but possibly not. That like, just completely gave away the level, so in editing I did figure out how I think you're supposed to do this one. So, I think we do everything the same as before, where we open it with open. I mean, I guess this part doesn't really matter. It can be is as well, just to make the pushing a little simpler, but it doesn't actually matter as far as I can tell. And we just do the same thing here. And we get the is out of here. Text is weak, we break this one. This is gonna be a little weird, but it should be fine. Then we break text. And now, the thing is, we want to make skull is weak, but then save the is weak stuff for later. Which should be fine if I do this, and then we push skull over here instead. Yeah, it has to be here, it can't be further left, I think. And we push it up here. So we make skull is weak. And I think I need to save one of these, right? So let's just, like, break two of them. That should be fine. And then now, we just push skull into the corner, because now I can get the weak out of here, and just make wall is weak instead. But is that even gonna work when it's, like, it's stop? I'm honestly not too sure. But that's just the idea I noticed. All thanks to the hint guide. Yeah, okay, that is a good thing to know. So weak, like, completely overrides even stop. So now we can just, like, destroy all the walls if we want to. And then I guess just use, like, this is instead, and then make level a skull. So there we go. Yeah. Feels completely unearned thanks to that blatant hint. But, you know, what are you gonna do? So now we have skull not facing Baba is you. Rock is push. And, like, what are we even doing? What's the point here? I can't go onto that level. Water is sink, so we can't do that. But, I mean, I guess that's how we get to number 2. We just do this, and then I get number 2. Exercise hall. And then I'm guessing we're gonna do something else with exercise hall. Because, like, there's nothing else we could do right this moment. Is there? Like, I could push grass to the left, but that wouldn't do anything. Seems like we need to open the door, complete level number 4, and then go up and push the grass to the right instead? But why would I need that? What am I gonna use grass for? No idea. Like, Baba? Oh, like Baba is grass. Ah, I see. Yeah, so that I can then, like, walk through here. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be what you're doing. And the key... The key is gonna be weird. Like, how are we gonna prevent... How are we gonna get the key out from here? I guess that's what we need this level for, or number 2. Is there anything else we haven't done? Just rock is push. Grass is push, we can do. Baba is push. But we can't push Baba since, like, as soon as I face Baba, it's, I'm no longer the skull, so that doesn't work. Baba's push. Yeah, we just, like, stop being the skull. Weird that there's no rule for, like, cursor is you, or whatever. I mean, I guess that's just an invisible rule. And yeah, we can't go left from there. Alright, so I mean, I guess let's check out number 2. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay in this world for, because, yeah, it seems pretty difficult, but we'll see. Exercise hall. Box and water and love is stop. We got level. Level is right, level is up, level is left, level is win, or flag is win. Wall is stop, rock is pull. What's the point of rock being pull? What is the Kiki, like, gonna pull the rock for? Bob is you, Kiki is move. Water is empty, love is something, skull is defeat, so I mean, like, what happens? Kiki is move. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is awful. Oh! And now... Really? Kiki is still moving, like, facing down? So it's just moving, like, what is now down and up, even though... Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Wouldn't it be the same? Like, if I do this, Baba is still facing up. Like, I'm still facing left at this point. Oh no, that's the new left. Because that's now up. So I'm facing up. And I guess that's why, like... I mean, it's weird. Like, the Kiki is facing right, but right is down in the level. And yet that counts as it, like, having turned? I feel like that's weird. I feel like that doesn't quite make sense to me. But yeah, like... Oh no, it's just... Okay, never mind. Kiki would be walking down, it's just that boxes stop. Okay, never mind, that does make sense. So it's just that, like, okay, we're gonna turn this around, and then we have to make boxes empty, and now Kiki can continue moving. Okay, that makes sense. But then, like, water... Water isn't sink or anything, that's just stop. So, yeah, it's just like we just have to do it one step at a time. So now I have to, like, press right to go left. And then make water is empty. And then the level is left, alright. But then... what's gonna be the point? What's gonna be love? How are we gonna do anything? Just love is empty, I guess? This just doesn't seem very hard, but like, is it just a gimmick level? Oh, Jesus. It's just a gimmick level just for the sake of it? Not actually something that's hard? Flag is win? Yeah, okay, that's just like a bit of a gimmick level. I mean, that's interesting, I suppose. And then that opens up level 3, which we can probably turn into something. Maybe a key? I don't know. Well, let's check it out. Crushers. Yeah, there's level is... But what could we make level into? A belt? Text? No idea, but I guess we'll focus on trying to solve it to begin with. So wall is stop, Kiki is U, belt is shift. And we can make belt is push instead. And skull is defeat. But skull facing Kiki is move. Alright. Yeah, and that happens like at the same time. So we wouldn't be able to walk down past those skulls unless I was like shift, I guess. Kiki is shift, but even then I would just get past one and get killed by a second one, I think. So I mean, seems like we just start by doing this, I guess. No. How do I do this? How do I get push out of here? Like, I can get the is out of here, but not the push. I guess we can just break this. And this is level is weak. So yeah, if I go down there, I just instantly get crushed. Hence the name. And level is weak, we don't want. Wait. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's just like... That's the level. But then we obviously have to do all the stuff on the top right for the level is something. But what is that going to be? Oh, it's so we can push the belt down, I see, because we're not going to be able to get this out. But why do I need to push the belt? I guess... I was gonna say, like, I guess to put it in that crossroad and then shift the weak up instead, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen. But, like, let's break this here. And I guess we want to put the weak, like, here? We can make text is push or belt is text, possibly. But why would I want belt is text? Yeah, this one seems weird, right off the bat. Maybe we don't want to, like, push in this weak. If we want to push it out to the left instead, when I get in there, but, yeah, the question is how to get in there. Because, yeah, that just crushes you. If we get text as push, like, that doesn't change anything about behavior, that's just, like, confirming, yep, text was always push. Never mind. But we can do, like... We can do text as belt, but that's not gonna work. We would just die. So the only thing I can think of is, like... Belt is text. But why would that matter? I can't make this... Unless I, like, push this out of the way, which I feel is a bad idea, but let's do it for now, just so I can, like, make belt this text here. And then, like, get out here and push this in, to then make belt this push. but I still can't make anything belt. So that doesn't really do anything. We could make text as shift instead. Would that help? Text as shift. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's a way to do it. But how am I gonna get these other ones out of here? Text is shift. Yeah, that doesn't work there. It would be if I could somehow, like, overlap myself in the text. But I don't think that would work. I mean, it's an interesting world concept, the fact that, like, just solving the levels so far seems like baby difficulty. I'm not sure that's always going to be the case, but it's like, solving them is basically just a formality, and then the real puzzle is turning them into stuff. How else could we do anything? Text is shift, belt is shift, belt is text, text is belt, belt is push, text is push. I don't see what other rule we could ever make. Text is weak, I guess? But that wouldn't really help, would it? Like, text is weak wouldn't let me break the weak, because I would only push it into the level again. Let's just reset. That just shifts that up, which I'm not sure is a good thing. Don't want to do that. Yeah, like, this doesn't help. It kills that text, which isn't useful. We can now break these. Great. What the hell? What else could we do here? Yeah, I don't really understand what else we can do. And doing anything else, like, at the same time, like double is, I don't feel like that would really do anything. Like, push and shift, I guess. Making something push and shift at the same time, but I'm not sure how to do that, because we have to push the push down here, as far as I can see, and then we can't make something is push and then something is shift at the same time. We could make two things push, like one thing here and one thing here. Kind of, though it would be hard to push it in. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. Yeah, this is looking like a hint moment again, probably. But I guess I'll just leave it off here for today. Oh wait, no I won't. It took me like 5 minutes to set up that thing at the start, so it's like actually really early. It was just like, oh, time to end the episode. But no, okay, let's just look at a hint for this one, I suppose. Alright, they're just like rambling about nothing. Let's just get some nudges. Where do you ultimately need to put the weak text? How will you get it there, generally? Don't think about the exact method yet, just the general direction. Man, I'm like almost just considering like ignoring the hint guide forever and just checking the wiki every time instead. That seems like just a better way to go about it to me. And just checking like a step. That just seems more fun. But yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, like, the thing is, you don't get anything confirmed by this hint guide ever. It's just like a thought that could go in many different ways, and you don't know which way is the correct one. But as far as I can tell, the week is going to go up by, like, getting past the crushers somehow, and then pushing it up. But it could also go left, because if you can get past the crushers, that means you could also just get to the crossroad and then push weak out to the left. But I'm thinking it's something where, like, we need the belt to do that. Okay, I have an idea, which I really don't feel is thanks to the hint guide, but it's the same thing as that... What was that level again? The one where you, like, made the bug and the belt shift at the same time on top of each other? If we could do that... But I don't know how to do that, because, like, text as belt would just make everything belt, and then I would be dead. But... unless you're just supposed to assume that there are two belts right here at this point, which that would be weird. Oh no, yeah, it can't be, because belt is already shift. It would be like if we could somehow make two belts, or make something else. I guess make belt as shift and text as shift at the same time, and then position them facing up. That's probably what we're doing. I feel like I didn't need to read a hint at all, because it didn't do anything for me, but that does make sense. But how are we gonna do that? How can I do belt as shift and text as shift at the same time? Because I can't, like, get this shift out of here. Yeah, I don't feel like that's possible. It just seems like that's what we need, like pushing in... pushing in this here, and then having belt and something... like, this is wrong, because I need the belt to be pushable. But somehow... having the belt and one text word, whatever it is, just facing up, so that they both shift each other up to then, in the end, push weak out of the way. And then they would be overlapped, which would mean that those two squares up here would be filled, and the way would be free. And then even if I do that, it's still an issue of, like, what do we actually make level into? Like, text? I'm guessing? It's either text or belt. Those are the only two, like, possible ones. So I'm assuming text is, like, more important. But yeah, how the hell could I... how could I get the word belt in here? That would just be to make, like, belt as text, but at that point... we have the word belt, but then I don't have a belt anymore. And then we can't have anything overlap. Unless we could get, like, two text words. That could be it. Two text words overlapping each other would actually work. So if I do this, and then do belt as text again, I can do it here, that's no problem, that doesn't, like, ruin anything. Wait, but then we don't do that. Do I just have the word text here? That seems... that doesn't seem right, but I guess it could work? No, like, it has to be a different word, doesn't it? Let's try the is here. Like, just putting it here, and then making belt as text. Now we have two words on top of each other. And then we push these out of the way. I think this is it. Hold on. So, push weak over here. I guess push this one all the way here. Should be fine. Line these up. Oh no. Oh, the belt here being The belt being there's a problem, isn't it? Since I'm pushing this over here, I think I can do all of this better. Let's just, like, see what happens here. So we do this, and they start walking up, and they push it out of the way. Okay, this should be fine, as long as I just do this first, and then that. This should be totally fine. Get the text out here. I'm not so sure I would call this a 5-star level, by the way. Like, this is a clever solution, but it's not, like, it's not that out of the realm of, like, oh, shit. What would be normal and feasible? Oh, wait. I guess I spoke too soon, because now, how do we make Beltis text? Yeah, that's a problem. I guess we just have to break it by, like, putting shift? Like, up here instead? Does that work? I need to just leave this in here. So we do this. No, god damn it. Put this here, then belt this text. No, but then, oh man, that's still an issue. Yeah, okay, I definitely spoke too soon. So maybe that's the 5-star creeping in. But so far it's been like 3-star or something. I don't know, it's a very arbitrary grading system. But yeah, I definitely, once again, like, I definitely have the level figured out. I know what must happen. We must transform belt into text while a word is on top of it, then make text as shift while those two words are pointing up with nothing in the way. And that's the problem. How do we do that? Oh, like this. Like this. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I was gonna leave it off, but we don't need to. There we go. That's it. And then we remove move here, but why do we do that? So that I can... No, that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we still don't have a word. Oh god. Yeah, that's still not gonna do anything. Okay, well, I guess we are leaving it off, but at least that was like one of the main problems for this level, I suppose, but now it's just a question of, like, how do we get a word to be under level is? And which word will it be? I'm assuming text. Like, I don't see why belt would make any difference. There is no belt rule on here, so it probably has to be level. But I don't know, like, what that would do. No, I guess that, yeah, that's fine. We could make, like, rock is level at that point. And grass is level, if we can transform something. Baba is level. Yeah, that's probably what we're doing, but... yeah, we'll have to see about that. I may need another hint for this final step. But thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I like these levels so far. I don't like the hints for them, but I like the levels. The levels are fun, and again, this is like... even if I'm going to get stuck more, at least this is more interesting stuff in Baba for me. So, I'll see you next time.